Alright, so we're just going to spend a little bit of time fishing, right? We got 1.5 hours. I think the rune spear spawns in 1 hour. So if we do fishing, summoning is just something to do for the next day. It's just today we want to get a pretty decent mining, woodcutting, fishing level. We'll just do those for now. So if we destroy those things from the quest, we don't actually need them. These things we're going to store for just a little bit longer. If we go to fishing, just withdraw all of our fishing urns and all of our feathers. We should be able to go fishing. So we're just gonna basically go fish here. We won't start doing fish flingers until level 50 or something. Essentially it is good fishing experience, although it's better fishing experience later. And you don't really level cooking, I don't think. Although cooking levels so quick, I guess. Essentially, catch a salmon in the river east of here is an achievement. So we're gonna have to get rid of these at the end of the day, but we'll level up fishing a little bit. Maybe we'll try to get 40. Might as well use the fishing potion, right? So we'll just do fishing for 1 hour, 22:30, and then maybe the rune spear will have spawned. We'll go check at like 22 or something. The fishing potion lasts for 1 hour. You just need the regular super fishing potion. Security scan completed. So we're gonna have to figure out something else because we can't go to presets. We can't right click one and say save, right? Because if we do that, then if we click on one, it won't work because we can't bank all of our items perfect. So we can't use presets. So we're gonna have to put these in manually. But where was the fishing potion? We did buy it in that one episode for like 90,000. We did buy it. Did we not collect it? Where's the fishing potion? We did. Perfect Juju woodcutting potion. The graphics look different. That's why. Perfect Juju fishing potion. So the inventory graphics are loaded because our display drivers crashed for some reason. So the perfect Juju fishing, it would look different. Yeah, we're not sure. Maybe it'll fix at some point. But the perfect Juju fishing plus 5% chance to cast fish lasts for 1 hour. Has 6 doses. So now it looks normal when we drink it. So essentially there's still some problems with RuneScape. But now we have a 1 hour of extra 5% fish catch chance. So we're just gonna catch fish. We're gonna bank them for now. Then we're going to cook them in Menefos. Because if we cook the fish in Menefos, that'll give us Menefos reputation. We could just sit here and drop the fish and cook them and then just drop them. But then we'd probably be missing out on thousands of Menefos reputation. So we're just going to fish, go to the bank, fish, go to the bank for a little bit. We'll do that for 1 hour. We'll see what we get our fishing level caught up a little bit, claim the daily challenges tomorrow at some point, get summoning and dungeoneering up before then, and probably rune crafting, just to get rid of these things in our inventory to completely clear our inventory tomorrow. Alright, we're back. So we're level 44 fishing already. We've been doing a mix of this and fish flingers. We've been doing fish flingers as well. So we do want to get something to help us. We do want to get the Scepter. Essentially, our armor, the Varrock Armor 1, it increases the chance to get the Scepter pieces. So that might help out a little bit. Although it's so easy to get the Scepter pieces. So we're going to need combat gear. We're going to need the Batwing Wand, the Batwing Book. Let's just go to equipment, and then he equipped it, put on the wand, the book, might as well put on the armor, put on all the Batwing armor. We need the Varrock armor, so it increases our chance to find the thing. Maybe put on the Ring of Wealth, wherever it is. We gotta organize this at some point. There we go. And then you could maybe just put on something. So there we go, now you're ready to go. You just need some air runes. And then we're probably just gonna leave it on EOC just so we could, we're not sure, but we need the book. We need the book to teleport. Because our plan was to just teleport between the Archaeology Guild and the other thing. So If we go here and then we put it in the pocket, we go home, teleport to Edgeville. Hopefully we can make it to the game in time. Because essentially there is no fish flingers guy here. There is a bank. But we always run to Edgeville, and then we tried banking at Edgeville, but it's so far away. If for some reason we don't want to throw away our fish, we just want to cook them. Essentially, all of this fishing everything and then dropping all your items, or fishing everything and then selling all of your items, just puts you into the circle of you have to go rebuy the items again later. So it just doesn't make too much sense, right? You're doing all of this and then you're just dropping them, and then you're just selling them just to rebuy them again later, which requires you to get the money. But if you go here, hopefully you can teleport us. So it starts in 14 minutes. Waiting for area opens in 14 minutes. So the game just started. That's perfect, I guess. We did 3 games. We got like 90 points. Essentially, to get all of those pieces, it's going to cost you... We should have brought some food. We didn't bring any food. Hopefully we don't need food. We probably do need food. If you access the work gate... Let's just teleport here. It is on the hotbar here. Here, let's teleport to the Archaeology Guild. Get some food. Then we'll teleport to Edgeville. Then we'll run back down here again. So we should have brought some food. So it's actually good that the game closed. It gave us 15 minutes to go get something. And then also, the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if you don't log out. If you don't log out of the game, then you don't get your daily challenges until you log out again. So let's just go like this right now. We just need a few Scepter pieces. We'll home teleport back to Edgeville, then we'll come back when we're at the thing. Alright, so back inside the Stronghold of Security, we just want to go defeat these guys. We don't want this AoE ability. We don't really want the AoE ability going off. We just want to target Minotaurs. And then because we're in EOC, it shouldn't actually take runes unless we're casting without casting a spell. So let's just try to get the Scepter quick. All we're looking for is the Skull Scepter. The Varrock armor, wearing it from the Varrock Easy achievements, should increase your chances of finding the Scepter. So the first piece of the Scepter, we would just kill Minotaurs. Usually it doesn't take long without the armor piece, but we've never actually tried it wearing the armor piece. So let's see if it is much faster. Maybe it is much faster. I still have not seen it yet. So we're not too worried about the other items. It just essentially, that's it. So we don't want this one. We don't want dash on our thing. We don't want that one so that it teleports us there. So here's the right skull half. Here's the first piece. Essentially everything's in here. And then we go down to the second level of the Stronghold of Security. And then the fish flingers, we'll try to get fish flingers when it's open again. Because essentially, to get the full fishing outfit, which would give you 1% experience per piece, there's 4 pieces. When the full set is worn, it would give you 5% bonus experience. And doing fish flingers has been giving us like 6,000 experience after every single game. So considering 6,000 experience for just doing fish flingers, that's good. Let's open all these chests now. Let's go through it. No, you should never buy a Runescape account. So you have to answer questions here. No, you should never allow anyone to level your account. And you should say, set up a 2-step authenticator with the email provider. So we did that at one point. So if you climb down the ladder, we have completed the first one. So if we go through the Stronghold of Security, we'll get some emotes that we have to play for completing this place. But the second piece of the Skull Scepter would be dropped from Flesh Crawlers. So we've gotten the Skull Scepter quite a few times already on a few characters. We pretty much know exactly what to do. Flesh Crawlers would be just down here. And hopefully it should be pretty quick too, just like it was with the other things. So we have magic, just make sure we're trying to use our best ability. Yep. We could close the magic window. And I guess we don't need the inventory window open. So if we try to destroy the flesh crawlers quickly, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then, since we're just going to be doing like fishing, mining, woodcutting pretty much for most of the day, we're just getting a skull scepter, which would help with fishing. Pretty much just to give us a teleport to Barbarian Village. So then we could teleport to the Archaeology Guild, go bank, teleport to the Barbarian Village. And they're both instant teleports, aren't they? So we don't have to wait for him to draw the circle on the ground to teleport. You just instantly teleports when you press it almost. These guys do seem to take a while to die. Wonder why that is. So there's the second skull piece, the bottom of the skull scepter. So we have the green charm. We could go. We don't really want to sit here and fight these guys. So if you open this door and go through this door, this should lead you to the end, right? Exit this door. Go through this one. So we have the right half of the skull, the bottom of the skull. Oh, and in EOC, after you leave combat for a while, you got like some ability that heals you like maybe 10 or 20% of your hit points. So the more hit points you have, the more it heals you. But we'll eat a lobster to go full health. So we search this thing and then we answer these questions. Don't give the information and send an abuse report. It says don't tell them anything and click the report button. Say don't give him my passwords. Perfect. Climb down the ladder. So we have that one done. Now we just have to destroy catabalons. So we could probably destroy the ones right beside the door. And last time, on the last character, we found out that we could just safe spot them. They're melee monsters. So we just go through these doors here. Because we were fighting them for a while and we were doing combat, we were taking hits. And then we're like, maybe we didn't need all of this food because these creatures, they're so big they can't fit by the door over there. So we'll watch that. You just pretty much go run over by this door. And then, I guess we have to right-click them. Attack him. Go by this door, he will never hit you. Right, you shouldn't hit me. Perfect. Then we could even attack these ones when he's dead. So we're just in a... Oh, so it cost a rune there. Is it because we don't have abilities on it? So it cost runes there. Cost runes there. Maybe it would be faster in Legacy, right? Just burn through them. Don't worry about the air runes. What if we run out of air runes? Like 100 gas or something? Let's try Legacy. Legacy would probably be so much faster. Maybe it wouldn't be. I'm not sure. Black full helm. So let's just change combat modes. Let's try Legacy combat mode. So combat mode, Legacy. Revolution no longer active. So we attack you in Legacy mode. It should go twice as quick, right? As long as we can hit him. I imagine it's going to burn our runes twice as quick. It does burn your runes twice as quick. I guess that's the trade-off. Legacy is really, really powerful, but then you're burning all of your runes. So I guess at some point we could just go to the Grand Exchange and buy runes. That makes sense. So if you go like, you could probably find air runes anywhere. Probably just go to these stores and then just buy air runes for the Iron Men. Or you just kill those Berthold trolls. If you just level ranged on those Berthold trolls, they drop air runes all the time. You'll have thousands of air runes. Or maybe there's some other crazy rare. The air elementals. Oh, the elemental workshop. You just go kill the air elementals. Air elementals drop air runes all the time. It's just a gold charm. We're not looking for those. So if we burn through all of our runes before we get to the bottom. yeah, we'll just try EOC just to save our runes. So we'll just try taking one gold charm. You can see how slow the gold charms come in. Let's go to combat mode. Let's leave legacy just to save runes. Should have bought a whole bunch of runes. If you go here, it costs less runes to kill the enemies, hopefully. Because we just burned through so many of our runes killing those guys. Just burned through like 200 of them. We got 257 left, that's it. Oh, here, we're just about to take a break, but then the thing dropped. We got the top of the Skull Scepter. As long as we got that, the fire runes, maybe they're worth picking up. I think it's only 15 of them, right? Yep. So if you go through this chest, we have 3 of the pieces. We just need to get one more piece. It's just in the basement. So maybe the armor does help quite a bit. Because I think it took a little bit longer. Let's just drop this in case this thing has to give us an item. You have to answer these 3 questions. You could say nobody, and the answer is nobody, and the answer is no. Alright, so you get coins from this, right? I think you get we just got 5,000 coins. You get 10,000 coins altogether. And these guys are never aggressive. Even if you were level 3, you could come down here and nobody will attack you. So we'd open this door and fight the Ankus, which we can safe spot anyways. This would be the spot to get a pure gold for an Iron Man. Pure gold, because you pretty much just pick up the gold. They drop 1,000 to 2,000 gold, and they drop adamant arrows, which you sell to the vendor for 1,000 gold. Something like that. So we have to kill these, so they're level 61s, and they drop Mystic Cloth, which the stack is worth 15k. And they do drop good herbs sometimes that are worth like 10k, maybe like 4k. Marintel's not 4k anymore. Marintel's only 2k. So Marintel's not worth it. Although maybe it'll be worth it again, right? If Marintel is really cheap, if it spikes up to 4k again, then you double your money. Or if Marintel drops to 1k or below that. Oh, and we gotta level up. So we'll just come back when we get the final piece. Since you just stand here and then you attack them here and then they can never hit you. Alright, so we had to go back home. We had to home teleport to Edgeville, go to the Grand Exchange. We bought 2,000 air runes. And then we just switched combat mode to Legacy just to speed it up. Just because everything dies so much faster. Although it uses your runes so much faster. That's the trade-off, I guess. But if we go here, we did get the Skull Half. And something else we needed to do before the day reset was to do the rune span, because we missed it. We went there, we did the rune span, and then it was like the rune spear, all of them were at the core. So we have the scepter. Use the right skull half on the left skull half. There we go. Use the bottom scepter on the top scepter. There we go. Use the strange skull on the scepter. There we go. So now we could use it to teleport outside. So now anytime, and this is also an achievement. It's an achievement to use the scepter to teleport to Barbarian Village. So now if we want to do fishing, we could just sit here, fish, and then we just teleport with the other teleport. So now that we're not doing combat, we could leave Legacy mode. There we go. Then we talk to him, see when the thing starts. This, the waiting area opens in 5 minutes. So in 10 minutes, we could come do here. So we could come here, we could come fish up some of these. Maybe we could wield this thing, right? Wield it. Oh, equipped a staff while wearing magic armor with air runes in the backpack. So then we could maybe drag this somewhere over here. Let's drag it right here for now. Oh, and then you left click and do teleport. So you could left click here to teleport to the Archaeology Guild. Then you just go bank all of your salmons and your trouts here, because it's just a one-click teleport, instant, pretty close to a bank. That's pretty cool. We don't need our combat gear anymore, so we could pretty much throw this away. That was just for going down there. We just pretty much need the Varrock armor and the scepter. So if we just like put everything in here, take out the fishing urns, take out the feathers, and then maybe the fishing potion if we're gonna use it. We still have 20 minutes left on it. It's because it's so cheap we don't worry about using it, but we do need the rune crafting urns in this. And we could wear the Wicked Hood. So we could teleport. I want to try to get the rune spear before the day is over. With us logging out on a world, so that we can go work on fishing. We could just go work on fishing for a long time. We'll try to log out on 89. We don't even know if the rune spear is going to spawn. The rune spear could be spawning in like 30 minutes or something. So if we don't find the rune spear, then we'll just have to come here later, go do fish flingers or something. Because we were hopping a bunch of worlds, and on every single world it was at the core already. So if we go to world 1, I think it was the core over there. One of the worlds up here, there was no rune spear, so that means that it had despawned already on that world. So we'll probably end this clip. There's getting the Scepter, getting that achievement, teleporting, gaining the teleport to Barbarian with 1 click, teleport to the Archaeology Guild for 1 click, for cooking, fishing,